Today we're here in the NBA playoffs with the 2023-24 rosters, and whatever team wins the series is going to steal the other team's best player. Let's get straight into it. Round one's going to go a little more quickly, but if we get any game sevens, of course, we'll simcast those, see if we can get any hop-in games, and after round one, teams will be adding the opposing team they just beat's best player. So, we have a game 7 between Atlanta and the Charlotte Hornets. It's surprising that the Hornets even ended up making it here, but if they can beat the Hawks, they'll be able to add Trae Young. And if the Hawks beat the Hornets, they'll be able to add LaMelo Ball. And it was clear the Hawks really wanted LaMelo on the squad because they absolutely cooked the Hornets, winning by 31. DeJounte barely missed. 14 of 15 from the field. Trae Young dropped 49 points. I mean, the Hornets just had no chance in this one. And then we've got a game 7 between Golden State and the Mavericks. If the Mavs win, they get Steph. If the Warriors win, they get Luka. And we've got a close one. Luka fires up a 3. Oh my goodness! That might have just hit a fan in the stands. That was garbage. So Luka misses that one. Now the Golden State Warriors are coming right back. Klay Thompson has the ball. Can Klay make a play for his team? Klay is just kind of chilling. He's just going to pull the 3, and he hits it. He puts his Warriors up by 4 points here. And Kyrie Irving is looking to answer for the Dallas Mavericks to keep their season alive. He gets to the rim and banks the layup home. Now this game is within reach with the Mavs only down 2. But Chris Paul passes it to Dario Saric, and Dario Saric gets the roll of a lifetime on that layup, and it drops through. Mavs are once again down by 4 points. They might need a three-pointer here. Kyrie's going to take one. It's off. JaVale McGee gets the board, and he's fouled by Dario Saric. JaVale McGee goes ahead and knocks down 2 big free throws, and the Mavs are still within 2. Of course, that means that they're going to have to foul Golden State, and the Warriors have some great free throw shooters. Klay Thompson steps up to the line, knocks down both shots. Now the Mavs are once again down by 4. They're going to need to do something here, or it's pretty much over. And JaVale McGee, he must have forgot there was a limit in the amount of time you could have to pass in the ball. He got a 5-second violation, and this one is over. A Shaq in a fool moment for JaVale McGee as Kyrie and Luka go out, which means the Warriors will be adding Luka Doncic. Now that all of our first round series are done, you can see what teams are going to add what players. So, for our first team, we got the Los Angeles Lakers, who took down the Timberwolves. They will be adding Anthony Edwards. Only an 87 overall, there will definitely be better players that are changing teams as a result of this beat the team, steal the other team's best player. Like Kawhi, he's going to the Phoenix Suns now. They're going to be absolutely stacked. The Warriors, of course, will be adding Luka Doncic. That was a big Game 7 win for them. They have a lot of point guards. I guess Luka's going to play the 3. For some reason, his height's 6'4". I'm going to change that to 6'7" because, you know, he's 6'7". I don't know why he's 6'4" in this roster, but yeah, he's 6'7" now. The Pelicans are going to add Ja Morant, an absolutely electric athletic duo with Ja and Zion. The Boston Celtics are going to be adding the spin move man himself, Pascal Siakam. Have y'all seen the Siakam trade rumors? The Hawks might try to make a move for Pascal. The Miami Heat lost to the Cavs, so the Cavs will add Jimmy Butler. I feel like he really helps their hole at the small forward spot. And then the Atlanta Hawks, as a result of beating the Hornets, will be adding LaMelo Ball to their roster. LaMelo's pretty tall, so we'll go ahead and play him at the 3 so that DeJounte, Trae, and LaMelo can start. The Sixers ended up beating the Bucks, and they're going to be adding Giannis Antetokounmpo. Their roster looks really good with Joel and Giannis. Now our round 2 matchups are set. We've got the Lakers taking on the Suns, the Pelicans taking on the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors made a huge addition with Luka. The Celtics are taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers, and it looks like Boston isn't even going to start Pascal Siakam. That's how stacked their roster is. And the Sixers are going to be taking on the Atlanta Hawks, and the Sixers just added Giannis while the Hawks added LaMelo. So this could be a tough series. But yeah, I had to make sure. Siakam is on this roster, but he's just not starting for Boston. Anyway, hopefully we get some close series here in round number 2. Philly cooked Atlanta, meaning that they'll be adding Trey. The Lakers beat the Suns, meaning they'll be adding KD. But we've got a game 7 between the Pels and the Warriors, where the Pels come out on top despite a huge triple-double from Luka Doncic. And with that win from New Orleans, they'll be adding Luka to their squad. So a ton of young talent with Luka, Zion, and Ja Morant. And the Celtics also beat the Cavs. So the Celtics will be adding Jimmy Butler, who took them out in the playoffs this year. KD, he's now a Laker. And also, we have the Pelicans, who will be adding Luka Doncic, like I said. And their squad is going to be absolutely stacked with Luka on the team. I mean, just look at this team, man. Beautiful, if I do say so myself. I'm going to slide Luka over to the 2-guard spot. Boston, they add a guy who was cooking them, or not really cooking them. If they were adding the guy who was cooking them, they would add Cody Martin, but they added Jimmy Butler, Himmy Bucket, and they have 2 really good small forwards, so I'll slide JT over to the power forward. Kristaps Porzingis will go over to the 5. I mean, they just have a lot of good players. It's kind of hard to figure out how to do their lineup. The Philadelphia 76ers will add Trae Young, an absolutely beautiful defensive backcourt with James Harden and Trae. Harden's going to play the 2 here in Philadelphia as he's 6'5", and Trae Young is only 6'1". All right, now our conference finals matchups are set. The Lakers taking on the New Orleans Pelicans, and we've also got the Sixers taking on the Boston Celtics here. I'm excited for both of these series. At this point, all the teams that are left are pretty stacked. Also, if you're watching this far in the video, I'd really appreciate it if you consider subscribing. We're trying to hit 13,000 subscribers. But anyway, we've got a close game 5 here. The Philadelphia 76ers are up by 3, but after a nice cut by Rob Will, the Boston Celtics are now within 1. There's a little bit less than 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the game, and the Sixers also have Rudy Gobert. I guess they made a move for him. Anyway, Trey's going to get the screen from Joel Embiid. He gets sent to the ground, goes to the foul line, and Trae Young is going to go ahead and make the first but miss the second. Now the door is wide open for the Boston Celtics. They're only down by 2 points here. Plenty of time left for them to get a bucket. A wide open corner 3 for Jimmy. He backpedaled like that was about to go in. He was probably backpedaling because he didn't want to get hit by that brick. He absolutely bricked that one. And now the Sixers come back down. Trae Young with a nice little layup to put his squad up by 4. The Boston Celtics need a bucket here to keep their season, or not their season because this is game 5, but anyway, Jaylen Brown missed, so it's not looking good for the Boston Celtics. The Philadelphia 76ers will go to the free throw line. Giannis Antetokounmpo, after 30 minutes of waiting, goes ahead and knocks down both of those free throws, and this game is over. Now the Boston Celtics will have to respond in a Game 6 with their season on the line. Jaylen Brown's 38 points were not enough for the Celtics to win this one, and Jimmy Butler only had 8 points in a huge game for the Boston Celtics. We've also got a Game 5 going on out west, though. Lakers versus Pelicans. And we got another close one. LeBron James has the ball with the Lakers down by 3 points. Ideally, he'd be able to get a bucket here to keep his team in the game. D'Lo's going to get the screen. He pulls the 3 and it's off. The Lakers, now they're kind of in a tough spot, especially if the Pelicans go out and get a bucket. Ja Morant has the ball up top. You've got Zion. You've got Luka. Just an absolutely great squad. Ja gonna work his way to the rim and get fouled. Anthony Davis looked mad there, but Ja Morant is gonna knock down both free throws, and now the New Orleans Pelicans are up by 5 points. The Lakers need a bucket here, and it looks like they're gonna go to LeBron James. Not a bad decision if you ask me. LeBron James has the ball. He's going to get the screen from Christian Wood. Bron down the lane. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He poster Valanciunas. Oh my goodness, man. What a dunk from the old man. He dunks it down and the Lakers, They now have some hope. He injected some energy into the team. Oh my goodness, man. What a dunk. Ja Morant's going to get the screen from Valanciunas. He's going to miss the short jumper. And LeBron James has another chance to get a bucket. He's going to kick it to Ant-Man. Ant-Man for three. Oh my goodness. You knew that was breaking. You saw the animation he hit there. Ja Morant is going to swing it to B.I. B.I. no hesitation. He knocks it down. Brandon Ingram, he knew that was going in. You saw the animation he hit. Yeah, GG's. Brandon Ingram, the cold-blooded three to send the Lakers home in this one. Or not send them home. There's still another game. But anyway, we got a game 6 here where the Lakers are going to win. And also Philadelphia goes ahead and finishes off the Boston Celtics. James Harden had 20 assists. That's crazy. But now we're going back to the Lakers-Pels series. Game 7 here. Lakers and Pelicans season on the line. And it's going back and forth. New Orleans, it looks like they're pulling away. They're going to take this one home. Luka is the conference MVP. And after winning that series, the New Orleans Pelicans are going to be making a huge addition in LeBron James. So the Pels are going to be stacked, or maybe not a huge addition. Bron dropped 4 points in that one. But Zion, he had 22. Luka with 19 and 15. Ja Morant also had 13 assists. Only 14 points, but they've got a lot of guys who they can go to on that team. New Orleans, though, they're going to be adding LeBron James to their squad. And the Philadelphia 76ers are also going to be adding more talent onto their team. I mean, of course, they ended up taking down the Boston Celtics, which means they're going to add Jason Tatum. So the Sixers have a really well-rounded lineup, in my opinion. I mean, all 90 pluses in the starting five. Just a great squad. Of course, New Orleans is no slouch either. They've got LeBron, they've got Luka, they've got Zion, and they've got Ja. Game number 1 is going to go to Philly. Game 2 is going to go to Philly. Oh, okay. Well, the series is 3-0. The Pelicans are going to bounce back and take the next 2, though. So we'll simcast this game number 6. And in game 6, we get another close game. So much gameplay in this video, man. Trae Young has the ball, defended by Ja Morant with his Sixers up by 2. The tough pass is going to make its way to Rudy Gobert, and he's going to finish the layup. So the Philadelphia 76ers are up by 4 points here. Pelicans need a bucket. Time is winding down, around a minute left. Luka going to pull a nice mid-range look, and he misses. Okay, the Pels are in a rough spot. Tyrese Maxey has it. A bucket could put, yeah, GG, man. GG. A cold-blooded 3 by Trae Young. And this one is over. LeBron James with 31 for the Pelicans. That's not going to be enough. New Orleans loses, and the Philadelphia 76ers come out on top. Giannis had a triple-double in this one, and Giannis Antetokounmpo ends up winning the Finals MVP. That's it for the video. Have a great day. Be sure to like and subscribe.